Hey y'all, welcome to She Speaks TV, where I come to give you guys the not so mundane on Monday. Oh shoot. Hey y'all, welcome to She Speaks TV, where the Monday is not. Hey y'all, welcome back to She Speaks TV, where the mundane no. Hey y'all, welcome back to She Speaks TV, where the Monday is not so mundane, honey. I am here to discuss and give my opinion on what's current. Okay. My microphone is trying to ask too. Okay. Hey y'all. Welcome to She Speaks TV, where the Monday is not so mundane. Here is where I discuss and give my opinion on what's current and a little bit of tea, honey. How y'all doing today? How y'all feeling? Look, y'all. So look, I'm feeling so good and just energized and positive. I have my little aromatherapy going here. It's giving off that cool air with that nice scent. I love it. I hope everybody is doing great. And I hope your Monday has went well. I hope your week be a prosperous one and everybody enjoy, whatever they have going on. Come on. You can't do that. So listen, can I just jump right into it? So tonight I will be talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 15, episode 13, honey. Yes. Listen, I mean, it could be just me, but this is like maybe the third episode where Bravo has really dragged out this kiss incident between LaToya and Drew. Baby, at this point, listen, we don't care if you kissed her. We don't care if you didn't kiss her, okay? I just want them to move on to the next story. So we start out with Candy meeting Miss Cynthia, honey. Miss Cynthia at a restaurant still looks great. They start off and they're talking about the back and forth with Candy and Drew, who said what, and I know I didn't say I was not. No, she ain't got me no lie and stuff like that. But listen, Cynthia, to me, honey, wouldn't bother with that at all. And once Candy asked Cynthia, hey, I mean, do you remember seeing them? Because you was, in that same room when we had Bolo. This was the season where Candy had Mr. Bolo, honey, the sexual chocolate man, honey, with the, is it the elephant? Is it the elephant trunk? Anyway, where she had him dancing and there being their entertainment for the night, Cynthia comes in and say, look, child, I don't know. I went to bed earlier. Listen, this is what I don't like about Cynthia. I feel like Cynthia is always trying to play it safe unless it has something to really do with her. Like, even if she one of those people that even if she knew she's seen something and it's not right, she's still probably going to be the one that probably is going to say, child, I don't know, child, my eyes was glued shut, child, honey, child, I don't know, child. I think that's the thing I don't like about Cynthia. I know you can stay neutral in certain situations, but baby, if the truth is the truth, just say what the truth is, okay? That's how we want you to do. We don't want you to do more than just say what the truth is. So they also talk about how Candy is deciding, because she's having this movie or whatever that's gonna come out, and Drew is gonna be someone that's cast in her movie, and she gets wind that, hey, that Drew said that the only reason why Candy is trying to play up this kiss, honey, is to prepare her for a role. Girl, it's not that serious. Why would I concoct a whole lie to prepare you for a role? Do you need that much preparation, Drew? I mean, because let's not get me wrong. We know Drew is an actor. She is a good actor. So why do I have to prepare you for such role if you know how to act? Like, it just didn't make no sense to me. No, it just didn't make no sense to me. And I'm like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So Candy was like, if she want to go there, listen, you don't even have to be a part of my film or my movie. And I'm like, oh, now Drew, you done bought yourself out of, come on now, you need this check, honey. You need this money. And here goes Cynthia. Listen, well, if you have another role to give your girl, holler at me, okay? And I'm like, okay, Cynthia, you better steal somebody else's job. You better steal somebody else's job, girl. But anyway, so Candy is throwing this big shindig called Peach Passion. When I tell y'all, I mean, the ambiance is perfect. The design, the decor of the place, it is just immaculate. It looks amazing, okay? So everybody's there. And first of all, I noticed right off the bat, this must be like a color scheme kind of party, because, it was Peach Passion. That was the name of her party. And I see everybody has on peach. But then Sharee comes in and she has on these jeans and this sparkly, like, tie-up jacket, shirt type thing. And I'm like, come on, Sharee. Even though she looked cute, I'm like, girl, you couldn't follow suit with the color scheme. I mean, always trying to be extra. I feel like Sharee just like to be extra just cause. Like, come on now, you could have. Anywho, so listen, before this party, Drew is talking to her soon-to-be ex-husband at this point, but at the time of filming, she's talking to her husband, and child, he pretending to listen. Yeah, does anybody else get an annoying feeling when Ralph comes on screen? I swear this man has been annoying me since they first appeared on The Real Housewives of Atlanta. I swear. He has unnerved my nerve, honey. He's sitting there pretending like he listening. He pretending like he giving her feedback, but it's 1-2 words here, 1-2 words there, and I'm like, listen, we could tell you checked out. He been checked out of his marriage again since he first appeared on their first episode, and I'm just like, Drew, it's just so sad that I know I'm not the only one seeing it, and I'm the outsider looking in. Like, we seen it before you see it, Drew. But I mean, kudos to anybody who is married and who is trying to keep their family together, because by no means am I saying that you should not work hard to try to keep your family together, because marriage is a whole nother different thing, and that is not something that I feel that people should just easily throw away. So on one hand, okay, I see it, but his attitude really, from what we seen, because I can only have an opinion about what has been shown on TV. His whole attitude about his marriage and trying to work on it, and retracting stories, especially when it came to the adoption of her son. I was just like, baby girl, listen, he not interested. As sad as it is, he just was not interested. And it was very clear to me that, yeah, he's been wanting out of that marriage, okay? He just been wanting out. He just been, wanting out. But anywho, so fast forward back to like the party. So all the ladies walk in and they are chit-chatting, and of course Sharee, she always have to be the mess starter of the group, I guess. I feel like Sharee has always tried to be or have that role of the mess starter. I'm not quite sure why. I mean, it has never looked good on her, because it's almost like you're trying to force feed somebody. It looks weird to me. Like, it comes off weird to me. Like, that's not even, to me, your vibe. But anywho, she's been kind of the mess starter, and what they dubbed her in earlier seasons, the bone carrier, or what they call it. Is it the bone carrier or the bone collector? Maybe the bone carrier, because she's carrying news to other people. So y'all correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's the bone carrier. But anywho, child, in walks LaToya. Okay, and I'm like, yes. Now it was already been said prior to LaToya getting there. It was already said that LaToya did go ahead and say that no, this did not happen. However, I'm not sure if I want to believe that. I don't think, and in me, because it was too much going on in that house, it was too many things that, we were able to see but not see. You know what I'm saying? If y'all seen that season where Candy had, because it was Cynthia's bachelor party / getaway weekend with the ladies, and Candy had Bolo there, and it was just a lot going on that weekend in that house. So I didn't believe LaToya. I don't know what Drew fed her. She might have paid her, honey. I don't know. Don't listen. I can't put that past her, because she is so hell bent on proving that she did not kiss her. Girl, your marriage is okay. I'm sorry. Anywho, so Candy and Sharee sits down and they also talk about the kiss, and Sharee then kind of tell Candy again, hey, when I was talking to Drew did kind of express that, listen, I don't really care to be in Candy's movie, okay? Because I could get more roles. Now, this is what Drew is saying. And Candy is like, okay, so I was already kind of leaning towards that. But baby girl, trust me, you do not have to be in my movie. Let me tell you that. And I'm like, come on now, girl, Drew. Because, girl, you need that check. You need that check, so why are you trying to flex? Okay? You want that role. But anywho, so I was just like, girl, oops, Drew, oops. Look like you might be out of a role. You understand me? Look like you need to just shush your mouth until we can prove that this is something you really did not do. You know what? I'm upset with Bravo, because this episode right here, I don't know if anybody else caught it, but I caught it. I just want to know, Bravo, if y'all kept that clip in there when Marlo had that towel on, like she just got out the shower, and showed her whole titty, why can't we see if Drew and LaToya really kissed each other? Because, I mean, it was just a kiss. I mean, if you show Marlo's breast, just put this story to rest and prove to us whether she did or didn't. That way, nobody will have no speculations, okay? I mean, because we got. I'm with my girl Candy, okay? I'm on Candy's side. Because Drew is a liar. She has known to be a liar, like I said. She has known to exaggerate stories as well, child. So, can we see that, Bravo? Can you mistakenly roll that clip, or can you mistakenly drop it somewhere so we can get a glimpse of what really happened between Drew and LaToya? Can y'all do that for me? Anyway, so Marlo sees Ralph standing at the bar, and she decides that she wants to go over and have a conversation. But listen, Marlo, I told y'all, Marlo to me is very manipulative. So she went over like she didn't care about what was said, what he did, like she was being all friendly. And honey, as soon as she had a few she jumped right on into it and said, hey, brought up when he sent her that text message. Now, I don't feel that was his place to text Marlo's personal phone and say, hey, I know you've been talking about me and I need you to keep my name out your mouth. Ralph, you is not no female. Last time we checked, you was not no female. So I just don't understand why you messaging Marlo telling her, you know, I appreciate you keep your name, my name, out of your mouth. Because when I seen that, I was like, no, he didn't. And that just let me know when they actually was at the bar trying to discuss it, Ralph told Marlo, hey, all I know is my wife said the whole time that y'all were out of town, all you kept bringing up was my name. And I was like, I don't recall her saying your name that many times, other than when she was like, what do you do? And Marlo was like, as your husband, we do the same thing. We both in, what did she say? Computer. What did she say? We both in IT. So I was like, see, here we go again. Here is proof that Drew Sidora she's just a known liar. She just known to exaggerate stories. She is known to be long-winded when it comes to her trying to explain the story. And in that long-windedness, she has to throw something extra in there. I don't know what's wrong with your girl, but listen, that's just who Drew is. So that is why I say I don't put nothing past her when it comes to this whole, did she kiss Toya? Did she not kiss LaToya? And so once Marlo and Ralph kind of cleared the air, they were just fine. And he was like, listen, you know, I can rock with you. I respect you. And, you know, basically just kind of respect me in the same way. Honey, they agreed with each other and was like, okay, next, moving on. Like I'm finna move on. So then we get to the scene where LaToya, Candy, Marlo, and Drew have a conversation again, since now they have LaToya in the area or in the building, and LaToya can kind of confirm. And so when they asked her, she go ahead and say, no, you know, that's not what happened. But did anybody else peep? I peeped that when they went back there in that room to all discuss, because mind you now, it was only Candy, Drew, and LaToya back there in that room. And Candy summoned Candy summoned for Marlo to come because Marlo was the one who kind of recorded the whole conversation or the disagreement between Drew and Candy and sent it to LaToya. So I was just like, when Marlo came in, now when they sat down, LaToya was sitting in the chair and Drew came up and sat in her lap. And I was just like, see, you're not making me believe that you didn't kiss old girl. Because if I was hell bent on keeping up a lie or, trying to create a narrative as to what really happened, if I was trying to do that, do you think I would be loosely incriminating myself by sitting in someone's lap that I just swear I did not kiss? Now, if I'm comfortable to sit in another female's lap like so and be all in her face, maybe you was just as comfortable, honey, to give her a kiss. I'm just saying. Is it just me? I don't think it's just me. I'm just saying. I'm putting it out there. Listen, okay? Anywho, and when Drew did her personal, when they do their confessional, Drew said, she was like, now, LaToya already said she didn't kiss me, but I don't know what she gonna tell Candy and Marlo. I don't know if she's going to tell the truth, or I don't know if she gonna throw me under the bus. I was like, throw you under the bus? Girl, why would she throw you under the bus if you didn't kiss her? What bus can she find to throw you under if that's not what you did? So, again, here proves that Drew is just, listen, an elongated liar. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say, because you incriminating yourself. You incriminating yourself at this point, Drew. Like, you can't make me believe that's not what happened. Until I see it, even if LaToya is saying that's not what happened, listen, until I see it for myself, then I'm going to have to believe what I believe. And that belief is that you did kiss her. Moving right along. I just feel like these episodes now I can be honest and say that these last two episodes, episode 14 and episode 15, has been the ones that has had a little juice in them. But I really, honestly, I feel like these episodes are being dragged with the same old story. Bravo. I don't know what it is you have to do. I don't know, because it's really boring. Like, it's so boring that it's hard to pull out exciting things that's happening. And when something you think is exciting is trying to happen, it just be like, oh, never mind. I don't know what y'all need to do. Now, I will say that I agree with Nene. If y'all didn't go watch Nene's interview with Carlos King, y'all need to do that. It's a 2-part interview, but they said it best. I think the cast needs to just be dismantled, and then you need to recreate the cast. However, I do not agree with bringing Phaedra back. I don't feel like her and Candy need to have no conversation. Ain't nothing that I would need to talk to nobody about who created such lies about me on national TV, in my profession, and in your profession of all professions. Like, it's nothing. It'll be nothing that I have to say to anybody who did me that way. So I disagreed because I think they were saying Carlos won't, he was saying in his opinion, you know, Phaedra should come back. And even if Phaedra did not do all the things that she did and tell all the lies that she did, the incriminating lies at that, even if she didn't do that, I didn't feel like Phaedra was she was like a really boring character. Like, her character had no place. It had no story. I mean, when she first got on there, you know, it was all about Apollo and his background and where he came from. Then it was the whole scenario about, girl, you know, you pregnant. When is your baby due? Do you know when your baby due? Or then that was that. But honestly, Phaedra was boring. I don't feel like she has, it's just my opinion, I don't feel like Phaedra to me doesn't look like TV. She doesn't look like entertainment. Even her, you know, built up look now, it still doesn't scream TV to me. She looks like a regular professional out here in the world. She looks like just a professional business. I don't even want to call her a businesswoman, but like she is, like a lawyer. I mean, she doesn't have the look for TV for me. So Phaedra, excuse me, Phaedra character to me was really boring, and I didn't think she brought anything extra to Real Housewives. The biggest thing she did bring was that whole lie she told on Kandi. That was it. Yeah, so I thought I feel like Bravo, if Bravo is going to bring anybody back to the Real Housewives, it definitely needs to be Nene. It definitely needs to be Nene. Now, I can agree with some people who say, well, if Phaedra can't come back, why should Portia come back? And yada, yada, yada. Listen, Portia she was very naive to somebody who was not even really her friend like that in the beginning. Portia's closest ties were at the time Kandi, but even if not Kandi, then it was, what was her name? Every time I start to say her name, I can never think of it. Oh my gosh. Y'all know her other friend? Jeez Louise. I can't think of her. I always want to call her Marshika. I can't think of her name. But anywho, we know that at the time Portia was closer with Kandi and the other chick that was on there. I mean, y'all, if I remember, I'll put it in the description. I think y'all feel like y'all know who I'm talking about. But it was not Phaedra at the time. So to stupidly think that she was your friend like that, and first of all, as an adult, if another grown adult told me something like that about somebody that I have hung with, been with, and I've been around their family, they've been around my family, I'm not finna, and then you supposed to be my real friend, I'm not finna ask you that on national TV. I'm gonna pull you to the side, I'm gonna have a phone call. Girl, meet me somewhere. I gotta talk to you about something. Let me come to your house. It's gonna be something like that. It's not gonna be me repeating some stupidity like that on national TV. But anyway, I digress, child. I digress. But I don't know, Bravo. Something gotta give, because we are nearing the end of the season, and I have yet, honey, to see anything interesting. Other than this dragged out kiss story. So yeah. But y'all do know what? I did want to talk about Sharee and Martell. So apparently Martell wanted to have a birthday dinner for Sharee, okay? And so what he did was got in contact with her castmates, you know, everybody who's on the Real Housewives, and was like, hey, I want to have this dinner, and would you guys come out, support her, and be here for her birthday dinner? So they did. And at the time of the bill, child, why he didn't, allegedly, why he didn't pay the bill? Man, come on now. Y'all, listen. That is trifling to the second power, okay? Listen, I'm going to tell y'all a quick story. My sister had a friend, a real good friend at the time, whose husband invited everybody out for her birthday, right? And so she called me and said, hey, so-and-so having a birthday dinner, and I want you to be my plus one. I said, okay. Now, she did tell me the name of this place, and as I Googled, I see it was one of those Brazilian places, right? I had never been to like a Brazilian restaurant before in my life. Never. So I didn't know what to expect. I think on Google they didn't actually have, you know, the price. It just had the money sign on it. And as I read the reviews, they had great reviews on their food. So I was like, okay, listen, y'all, we get there. The waiter is kind of explaining how this is gonna go. Everything is a la carte, of course. You know, we gonna bring you all this meat and give you this sign, and if you don't want none, we walk past you. If you do, you turn to green or whatever. But so I think I got a drink, and I'm not even a huge meat eater, and my bill at the end was $85. Now listen. I didn't have no problem with paying my own bill. It was a very funny story, but I didn't have no problem with paying my own bill. However, I was looking for this guy to pick up the checks, because this is something you put together for your wife to surprise her on her birthday. And once, because even the waiter went to him and was like, he gave him the whole bill, because who doesn't pick up the bill if this is something that you're having for your spouse, girlfriend, fiance, whoever they might be? And when he did not pick up the bill, y'all, I was so disappointed. So that is what Martell did. And when I say that's not cool, that in my opinion, listen, and you're supposed to have the coins too. Listen, in my opinion, come on, Martell. Come on now. You know you could have got that bill. And if that would have been in question, you shouldn't have invited everybody out. This is just my opinion. You shouldn't have invited everybody out. And even if you did, it was nothing wrong with saying, hey, you know, I thank y'all for, you know, even if you come, I'm not going to be responsible for the whole bill. But to create this whole setup and not take care of the bill? And I guess I'm so used to, like, my mom's husband, whenever he did anything like that for her, that is what he prepared for. And even if 50 people came, the bills that he made sure he picked up was her children, her mom, her sister, whoever her sister brought. He was picking up the check. He's an irregular working man, okay? So that's what I'm used to. And so when I heard this, I was just like, look. Martell would be deuces, because, and that's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. I wonder did he tell Sharee not about the dinner, but well, no, because it was a surprise dinner, so she didn't know. He couldn't say anything about I want to invite these people out and listen, they're gonna have to pay for their own meal. He couldn't say nothing about that, but that is so disappointing. I was like, no. No, sir. Why would you do that? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. And plus, like, Martell was not giving me serious vibes, of course, with Sharee. So, like, this coming out is not like, it's not too surprising because even like during filming when he would call and she would be so giddy like a little girl and she put him on speakerphone, only thing this person was talking about was sex. Like, that's it. Like, oh my God, I can't wait. I haven't, what did he say one time? I ain't went this long without having sex. So nothing about him and what Sharee had going on screamed serious. I feel like although Sharee tried to play it off like, listen, we just chilling, we vibing, we trying to get to know each other, I do feel like Sharee wanted more. She has been single for a minute now, and I just making all the wrong, just listen, just making all the wrong decisions with these guys. And I'm like, girl, you think I would be knowing what he always talk about? I'm not finna put you on speakerphone. Honestly, I would be quite embarrassed if I knew that was all it was, or if he gave me that kind of vibe. Even if they was just chilling and they get along, if relationship like wasn't discussed, I'm not finna put you on speakerphone so you can say that type of stuff like that to me. And then I think that's disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful to another type of degree, but hey, that's a whole nother conversation, child. But anywho, that will wrap up my news for tonight. I hope y'all enjoyed this second episode. I'm on episode 2. I'm excited, y'all. I'm super excited. Don't even listen, because, and I noticed I done said listen a lot tonight, but okay. But look, I feel like I am so overjoyed. Like I said in my introductory video, I am so overjoyed with this new endeavor that I am trying to get off the ground. I am super excited about what's to come, things to talk about, because it's always something to talk about now. Always. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, because I enjoyed filming it. I slightly enjoyed talking about it. Listen, Bravo, you heard what I said in the beginning. Please, because this season has really been a bore. And let me throw this in there too. Carlos King and Nene discussed the views from seasons ago when she was on there, and you know, they were up to what did they say, 5 million people tuning in to Real Housewives of Atlanta, down to 500,000. And I'm not gonna lie, I see why. I mean, because even though Marlo, I'm not a fan of Marlo, I'm not a fan of her character and what she's bringing to the Real Housewives, but I can't even solidly say, because the only ones I would want to see back is like Marlo, Candy. I feel like Cynthia could probably have another place, but she needs somebody, to me, that is gonna kind of push her maybe. I'm not sure. But Candy, Marlo, maybe Cynthia. Listen, you can get rid of Sonya because she's boring. You can get rid of, what is her name? Oh man, I don't know the girl's name. Courtney. Is her name Courtney? I feel like her name is Courtney. You can get rid of Courtney, Sonia. Who else is on there that's very sleepy? Oh gosh. This is how boring it is. It's so boring that you forget names. You're not even excited about even. They just boring. Bravo, I need y'all to do something. And do it fast. I'm all for, yes, dismantling the Real Housewives franchise and just bringing, even if you bring some of the ladies back, I just think y'all need to redo. Y'all need to a redo, because I don't know where this show is going, and these episodes are almost getting like, why even watch it? But anyway, so like I was saying, I enjoyed y'all tonight, and I hope I made your Monday. I hope this was exciting for you guys as well. Not necessarily exciting, entertaining, honey. But yeah, I hope to see you guys back with me for episode 3, because I am definitely excited. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to my new channel, okay? Make sure y'all subscribe. Leave your comments down below if you want me to discuss anything, if you want me to go over anything, if you want to have dialogue about whatever you want to have dialogue about. I am here for it, honey. I'm here for all entertainment and chatter. So just let your girl know. So until next time, I'll see you guys. Bye.